Happy anniversary, Nutter. Welcome back, Nutter. Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Okay, how's that? That was weird. Okay, can you hear me now? Alright, so something in OBS just went crazy. I literally have no idea. So, the mic is working fine. The desktop PC can see the mic, the levels are moving. I go to the stream PC, I can see the mic levels moving on the stream PC. So I'm like, what the heck? It's obviously not a cable problem. It's a bit loud. One sec. It's obviously not a cable problem if the audio's getting to the stream PC. Therefore, it must be OBS, right? So I look at OBS and I'm like, something not right here. Where it says mic, it says device not connected. So I drop the list down, choose the mic again, and then it starts working. I don't know. Anyway, as I originally said at the start of the stream, Bob Monkhouse did a perfectly timed cup of tea.
I think I broke something.
I didn't break anything, bro. Anyway, I'm back. How y'all doing? Good to be back. Oh my god. Oh my god, what a 2 days I've had. I don't want you to stream this game, J-War. Tough. Slamdo Fun, thank you for 2 months. Yen Freak with 46 months. Andy M with 57. Frosty TB, welcome back. Vrome, 59, only 1 more month. Until the Nut Emerald, thank you, Vrome. Jones with 14-month hype. L. Phillips with a couple of hundred Brits, which I didn't break. And Carl Koo, thank you for 33. Deep breath. Yes. So the last couple of days have been very, very trying. I do apologize about not streaming yesterday. I did post in Discord as to why I wasn't streaming yesterday. I needed to finish off the VR 180, and things didn't go to plan on Friday. So I had to basically stay overnight. I didn't even take any stuff. I didn't take any toothbrush, any shaver, you know, any change of clothes. Like, I didn't expect to stay overnight. I found myself on Friday, late Friday evening, having to find a hotel, and I then had to travel to an Asda, buy some clothes, buy some shaving stuff, buy a toothbrush, buy some shower gel, and basically stay overnight and then carry on filming on the Saturday. Oh boy. But it's done. It's done. The VR 180 filming is done. Oh my god. I'm so happy about that. Coppermoto, welcome back. Just gotta finish the editing and then get it all over to Google. Nothing worse than not being able to brush your teeth. It's not fun. Not fun at all. Is that an Atari t-shirt? Of course it is. It's the only logo that looks like this. Always have an emergency bag. Well, I kind of learnt some things. I learned some things. Like, traveling up on the same day as filming is not a good move. Just don't do it. Travel up there the night before and stay overnight nearby. That's the best way to do it. Were we in the country, Dave? That's a secret. Right, so the plan for today is we're going to carry on with some Green Hill, try and do some more of the story, and then 5 o'clock Sunday night trucking. That's the plan. How am I, Olympian? I had a lie-in this morning. I feel better. I was very, very exhausted when I got home last night. I fell asleep on the sofa, then I had to get up and do some stuff. Then I went back to bed, fell asleep, woke up late this morning, and I feel recharged is probably the better word. You keep an overnight bag with stuff in the car. Do you know, Matty, that's not a bad plan, is it? Just have a little bag in the car with like a toothbrush and some underwear and a t-shirt or something, just in case. At least Doll didn't wake you up, that's true. Hey, Polska. Where have you been? You got married this week, Leo. Congratulations. How does the ball and chain fit? Is it a snug fit? Bob Monkhouse, more tea, Vicar. Yes, I wouldn't mind a cup of tea, Bob, actually. I wouldn't mind a cup of tea. I'll text the missus. There we go. Texted. Play the game. Ooh, somebody's impatient. Stop talking to your viewers and play the game. I don't want you to play this game, Squirrel. Some bossy people in chat. You don't drink coffee? I do drink coffee. On the drive back, I had a flat white. I do drink coffee, just not a lot of it. Like, maybe one a week, probably. 2 a week, maybe. I'm not sure. Generally, I drink tea. But I do like coffee, don't get me wrong. Mrs. Squirrel bringing tea? I hope so. So how are you guys doing apart from getting married? How do you make your tea? Sharpie, we've got a command for that, mate. I've got specific instructions. If one of the mods wants to run that command. I think Vrome's in chat. He put it together. Explains how I make tea. There you go. My guide to making tea. I just need to make that into a video. You're dead, Leo. Rip. You had to cancel your flying lesson due to having a cold, Matty. Oh, man. Yeah, you can't fly with a cold, bro. You just can't do it. Indeed, Schnurik. You had a gender scan on Friday, Emma. How did it go? You had a party over the weekend for 9 hours? What? Hello, Mrs. Frosty. Cooking with Squirrel episode 1 to make tea. Was that episode 1? I thought episode 1 was toast. I'm sure episode 1 was planned to be toast. Well, you should read the instructions, Jaws, and check it for me. Have you seen the new thing in My Summer Car? The bumblebee that kills you in the vehicles are gone. It was wasps, wasn't it? Now you will get killed in the moped unless you have the new helmet on. Benji, say, has he just made it the same as, Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense. Because a moped helmet is not even a full face helmet anyway, so it wouldn't stop you from getting killed from a bee. And you don't have a body in My Summer Car, you can't see it, even on the external camera. You can't see your body, so how can you check if you've got a helmet on? That's completely weird. That's absolutely weird.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
You're having a baby girl. Ooh, congrats. A cold doesn't stop you from flying. Yes, it does. If you need to be in charge of an aircraft, don't fly with a cold. It's a bad idea on a number of scores. My instructor wouldn't let me fly when I had a cold. First of all, the pressure in your inner ears is messed up from your cold, so as soon as you go to altitude, you can get pain. Second thing is, you're instantly fatigued because you've got a cold. You're not well. Therefore, you shouldn't be in charge of an aircraft. So yeah, you don't go flying with a cold. If you're a passenger, different story. It'll be uncomfortable, but not dangerous. You also need to wear a helmet when you want to compete in the rally. I mean, you know, fair enough. Open face helmet makes sense for the rally, but for the moped, that doesn't make any sense. Also, you wouldn't want to give it to the instructor. There is that. He doesn't want to catch it, because if he catches it, he can't fly. And then he doesn't get paid. You can drive the truck as fast as you want without the windshield. The Wasp is still in game in the green white car. Wait, what? So you don't die if you drive the truck and punch the window out and drive quickly, you don't get killed anymore? Really? He took that out. That surprises me. I do. Killing Spree, remember that? Gamers Raid, thank you for 14 months. TJ Vale, welcome back. Referic. Find. Rally, you say? You can't rally in the jungle. That's true. One of the My Summer Car streams. 2 weeks' time, I would suggest. Let's try and remember where we were. Day 32, blimey. Really, Dave? Might have been a bad time with marriage, by the way, Leo. What do you mean? Yeah, Truckfest Peterborough is pretty good. Trucker Tale, you should definitely get over if you can. It's a good event. Unfortunately, not Al Phillips. You got a baby boy the same week. Ah. I see. Oh boy, our sanity's going down. We have a temperature. I think we just got bit or something, haven't we? This is not good. This is not good. Ash. Let's turn that into... I wish you could tell it to make more than one thing. It's kind of annoying that you can't. Oh, rain. Listen. That sounded like thunderclouds. Maybe it's finally going to rain. I'm not sure what to do with this sack of gold. I'm going to put the iron ore in here so we can work out how to smell things.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I don't know what the wood resin's for either. I probably need to rest. get rid of this fever.
Welcome back,
There
Nutter.
we go. Right, where are we at? Like that. We need water. Oh, is that all drunk? No. Gonna have to make some water. Oh my god, everything's empty. Desperate. This is desperate. This game by the same people who made Burgers. I don't know about that. Let's see that, get us going. Okay, that's slightly better. Right, we need to make some water, really. Let's get some firewood. Oh, that's handy. That's very handy. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to boil, but I need to get some wood so we can do that. Can you chop down trees? You surely can. Let's get some sticks and stuff. You need quite a few. Thank you. Let's get this fire going. I reckon on day 40, when the weather changes again, I reckon it'll flick to like 20 days of rain. Something like that. Come on, come on. I always get really angry when I make a fire. This guy is hilarious. There we go. Right then. Now boiling. What are my thoughts on the game compared to other survival games? What other survival games are you thinking of? So I can give you like a more accurate comparison. Dirty. Let's see. That one's half full. Stranded deep in the forest. Okay. Let me get this done first, because I don't want to mix these up. Thing down here. Okay, that's full. That's now full. Yes, I've played Raft. Raft is a fun kind of multiplayer game. Wait, why didn't that fill up? That's interesting. You're not really into games like this, but you enjoy the forest. Clean, clean. I'll make sure I leave a lot of water lying around so this doesn't happen again. Dirty water. Boo Boo, do you want to stop with a spam, please? Mods, just time him out. He's clearly rolling his face on the keyboard. Clean. That's an accurate face roll. Yep. Okay, right. So we put that in there. That's got 40 in it. That's got 40 in it. What's that noise? SC, how you doing, sir? Wow, that's a lot of water we just drank. I will answer the question in a minute. I'm just focused on getting this done. Let's get that refilled. Because if you remember on the way back from the last place we went to, we got bit twice by a rattlesnake. 2 different rattlesnakes. And that poison, I think when I saved it, poison had been removed, but we still had a fever. And all of that just sapped our energy and water and stuff. So green hell is like... Green hell is like different to the other survival games. So first of all, like the forest and like Stranded Deep is single player and not multiplayer, so it's the same as that in Stranded Deep. Whereas in the forest, you know, you can play with your friends and stuff. The kind of natives, the tribes in this, I think work pretty well. Unlike the forest where you tend to get large numbers of them and they glitch out and it all gets a bit messy, these don't glitch out so much, so they work better, in my opinion, than the forest natives. Also, in terms of jungle survival, it's pretty good. There are lots of ways, there's let's see, you've got things like you can get grazes on your arm, you can get lacerations, you can get infections, you can get worms under your skin, you can bleed out, you can start going mad from sanity. You need to keep a balanced diet of meat, fruit, and fats. So you got to get that going. You've got to get yourself a fresh supply of water all the time, which means boiling it or treating it in some way. Whilst with the backdrop of a story, if you play it in story mode, the story being that you and your girlfriend or whatever turn up and you get split up, and she goes off, presumably gets abducted by natives, and you're trying to find her by surviving to catch up with her. So, and there's different plants. It doesn't handhold you. You have to find out what things do. So the first time you look at one of these, it doesn't tell you what it does. But when you eat it, you find out what it does, and then you know from future. But some of the mushrooms, don't necessarily do good things. Same as the fruit. If you have to eat spiders and things, you'll start to lose sanity. If you eat human flesh, you'll really lose your sanity. And I just think, and graphically, it's pretty good. It has a sort of a 20-day weather cycle, I think. So about every 20 days, it starts off with rain dry for 20 days. And then after that, it'll flick to either 20 days of rain or, as we've got, 20 days of no rain. And that brings its own problems. In our case, trying to find fresh water becomes harder because when it's raining, you can just leave these bowls out and they'll just fill it with water, which is great. But also, the riverbeds start to run dry, so you can cross things easier. So there's lots of nuances to the game. If you actually look at the crafting mechanics as well, in order to build more advanced structures, you have to start making mud and then using mud in your constructions. You can use bamboo, but bamboo is only found in certain areas, or you can use wood. So there's quite an in-depth system. The weather system is binary. I don't exactly know why it does that. I just know that it does that after day 20. And then again after day 40, I think it flicks again. But yeah, you are surviving in the wilderness, and I don't know if this is the entire extent of the map. I don't think it is. So right now, if you look at your notebook, and that's the other thing, it kind of keeps a track of, as you're going along, it keeps the story in written form, what happened to you. So you can, we found an abandoned Jeep, which we did. Then we found a climbing hook. We went down to a gold mine. That was the last thing that we did. And now we need to check Lambda 2's location, but we've now got the grappling hook. So, we can do that. And Lambda 2 is located here. And we are here. So we need to, in the morning, Jessica. That was weird. In the morning, we need to set off and go back through here and go and find Lambda 2. But therein lies the problem is, by the time we get over here, it'll be quite late, and we don't necessarily have anywhere to save. Because you can't just save anywhere you like. You have to sleep. And certain beds, like this bed here, you can only sleep in. But other structures let you sleep and save. Well, you're never alone, you're in the jungle. That's an armadillo. And these poisonous frogs are not a good thing to be near. Now, with armadillos, you can run over and they curl up and you can harvest them. But if you do that, you only get the meat. If you can get a headshot on one with an arrow, you can harvest the shell as well. Ah, missed. You can see, when he pulls back, his energy bar's going down and he's like this. Okay, I don't like the sound of the music. So you have this kind of solar powered watch, and you need to keep track of the... If you look at the dial, the green dial, the bottom left, is fats. The red dial is proteins, that's top left. The top right one, the yellow one, is carbohydrates, and then the bottom right one is water. So you get meats, you get proteins from meats, you get carbs from fruits, and you get fats from nuts. But you can get them from other sources. And often, like, boiling things will give you more nutrients than if you didn't boil it. Don't go on messing with these poisonous frogs here. They're not good. But you also have to learn, like, what different plants do. Another backpack, fantastic. Okay, that's because I've got these. What happens if you lose your sanity? So once your sanity gets below 50%, you start to hear voices. And as it gets lower, you hear voices, and then you start to hallucinate. And you will see things. 4-pronged spear. Or just learn a new item. That's the other thing about the game is, as you practice something, you get better at it. So if you make an axe, you start off with a very simple stone axe, and then you start chopping things down. It breaks, you make another axe, you chop things down. Eventually, you kind of learn about axes, and then you suddenly unlock how to make the 3-pronged axe. And in the case of what we just did then, we just learnt a new item because we've been crafting things. Take that. Come on, bro. There we go. So unknown herb, if we craft that and stick a leaf bandage on it, it makes a lily dressing. And lily dressings are really good for, like, stopping infections and that kind of thing. So you need to have some of these lying around. Is there no sleep bar on the watch? Yes. Not necessarily on the watch. Bottom left, you've got the face, the head, that's your sanity bar, which is full. Above that is the plus icon, that's your general health. Below that is your condition and energy meter. So as you do things, you can see your energy bar starts to go down. But it's limited by your current condition, which is like how kind of much energy you have. So as you do things through the day, that condition bar will come down and down and down. If it reaches 0, you pass out and you'll fall asleep somewhere and you'll wake up with some more condition. But your general health is dictated by the trend of your condition. So if you're in good condition, if you keep these bars kind of high, your health will come up over time. But it's not actually on the watch, it's on the bars down the bottom left. Then you've got a compass with a GPS location on it, so it tells you where you are. So 51 west, 19 south on the map, you can read the grid here. 51 west, 19 south puts us in this sector. So you can tell where you are from that. And the other thing it shows you is the date and the time. So as we did stuff then, we've got dirty, bottom left, that little kind of mud splatter is, we need to wash our hands. So you wash yourself to get rid of that. If you don't wash yourself and then you eat food or prepare food, that kind of thing, or treat an infection, a broken skin condition, you risk getting a serious infection, which is not good. Or you get parasites, that kind of thing. If you fall asleep in the water, you don't drown. That's one of the things it doesn't seem to model. So parasites aren't deadly, but they basically decrease your energy. So you need to eat more food to... Because you're basically feeding you and the parasites. Think of it that way. Right, I wouldn't mind. So that fire needs a bit more. Put some more wood on it. I wouldn't mind finding an animal so we can get some meat from it. And make a few stews so we've got some good food supply. Because we've got good water supply now, but I'd like some food as well. So yeah, that one there. For example, if we smack that, that's a tobacco leaf. And we can craft that using an ordinary bandage into a tobacco dressing. And tobacco dressing is very good for stopping getting infections. So if you hurt yourself, break the skin in a jungle, you can quickly get an infection. Whereas a tobacco dressing or an ash dressing, if you put that on, it will stop you getting an infection. So it's good to have a few in your backpack. Yeah, exactly, black rocks, exactly. So that's why you need more food, because it's going to start eating the food that you put in. And to get rid of parasites, you eat orange mushrooms. Right, so the little spyglass that's appeared, bottom left, that means we need to inspect ourselves, because we've probably got leeches. So if you have a look at your leg. There you go. So you got to get rid of them, otherwise it'll just slowly drain your energy and stuff. Tobacco's for venom. A capybara would be perfect. Capybara's like an animal that provides protein and fat, whereas most of the animals only provide protein. Now these blue mushrooms are pretty good because they give you energy. So if you watch the bars bottom left, you see that? They give you a buff to energy, which is a bit like drinking coffee or something. They can be very useful if you are trying to get back somewhere. They also have -2 to parasites as well, so if you do get parasites, they're one of the things that you can eat. These are good for a little bit of energy, also for carbs. You don't see the blue food very often, I've got to say. Also, unlike Hunter Call of the Wild, sound positioning is not... Okay. That is worth killing on sight. Ooh, that was close. See how easy it is to get bit. If you don't kill the jaguar, it will attack you. So you have to kill it. And it will give you pretty nasty lacerations. So bottom left, you can see we've got 3 circles of dirtiness now, because we've just harvested an animal. So you don't want to be like preparing or eating food without washing. Something else here as well. It's an armadillo. Okay, we got a headshot on it that time. This or the forest. They're kind of different games, really. I've not played this all the way through yet, so I can't say if the forest storyline is better or worse than this one. I've got the bone. Now, bones are good for fat. Fortunately. Shell. Oh, an anthill. I've not seen an anthill so far. So, an anthill, interestingly, you can take ants from the anthill. That's why he's doing that, you see. They can basically bite you and stuff. But an anthill, if you get lacerations, perhaps from an attack from a jaguar or something, you can get ants and put it on the wound, and the ants will stitch it back up for you because they're basically their claws. You use the ants to like close the lacerations, and then you bandage it up, and it improves the healing. So there's like lots of little details in the game that I like. So Ropey, thank you for 10 months. Oh, capybara. Oh my god, dude, you can't aim. We just try and watch that one because it's gonna die. There it goes. Most of the time, if you don't get a headshot, most of the time it'll run off and you won't be able to find it. But because he was bordered by the water, I think. Can you make charcoal from a coconut husk? No, you get charcoal from fire. Right, we've got no space for all the bones, but that's not so bad. We're massively encumbered.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
57 out of 50 kilos. This is... That weighs quite a bit. No? I think this gold sack... This gold sack is annoying. Okay. Let's get a wash. Kemowski, how you doing? Thomas9318, 9 months Twitch baby. Squeeze me. So happy I can support a great streamer, part of the great community, even if I'm a lurker. Dude, it's absolutely fine to lurk. Thanks for 9 months, Thomas. Team Board Games, thank you for 2 years. Happy anniversary. Golden Acorn is yours, sir. Well earned. Mr. Ratty with 34. Now, if we can remember where this was. We can come back and get the bones. We're at 50, 21. 50, 21. Okay, so we're here. So to get back, we head northwest. That away. So yeah, last couple of days, I sort of started to get like a twang in my throat as if I was getting a sore throat, like a cold or something. That's kind of gone, but it's left me with a little bit sneezy, I'd say. So I think a cold bug is having a go at me, but I think I'm going to fend it off. That's fruit, they're pretty good for carbs. 6 carbs and some hydration. Now, there is a smoker in the game that you can use to smoke meat so it lasts longer. But I don't think... Yes, I did build one. It's one of the things I did do at the end. We did build a smoker.
Happy anniversary.
But what I don't know about the smoker is, do we have to build a fire underneath it? I presume we do. Uh-oh, the fire's about to go out. Fire's about to go out. To get some firewood quickly. You just pre-ordered Bus Sim on Xbox. It's not a hand grenade, no. It's a water bottle. It's similar, but it has water inside and not explosives. Okay, so this meat here, we could just eat it. We could fry it and eat it. The console wiki requires a fire, yeah, so I have to build a second fire to smoke it. So we can either boil it and leave it in these bottles here, or we can smoke it and then it'll last a lot longer. So what we'll do is we shall put some clean water in there. Also, if you boil it, it cooks a lot quicker. We've got 2 jaguar meats that I think we're going to smoke, and we'll leave these as soup. You can never have too many coconut bowls in this game. Also, bone soup. Bone soup is really good for fats. So yeah, bone infusion, if you drink that, 10 fats, 15 protein, and 10 hydration, which basically ticks quite a few bars. I wish you could place things down more carefully. I really hate that. The fact that you can't just put something down carefully. He has to like drop everything from 5 inches. It's like, why? Why do you do that? You wonder how many fats and protein I get from a fry-up? Kilmowski, not my kind of game, but I like watching you play it. Appreciate that, Kilmowski. That's fair. Thank you. Thank you for the $20, sir. It's very kind. There you go. So that's brought most of the bars back up. We've got some good stuff here. Stones we don't necessarily need to carry around. I don't know what to do about a sack of gold. I really don't know what to do with it. I don't want to just leave it in case we need it somewhere at Lambda 2. But I just don't want to carry it around. Now the armadillo shell we can make armor with. %, durability on the axe. Devil Dude! Devil Dude, thank you for the sub, bomb, sir. Thank you for gifting 5 subs to the Nut House. If you just got gifted 1, please remember to thank Devil Dude for his kindness. Firefighter, what looks like a rip-off of ETS? Yes, we'd need to make a fire there to smoke stuff.
Welcome back, Nutter. to the nut house.
It's a bit quiet with the welcome to Nut House, Devil Dude. I can hear it.
Welcome to the
Hear it
nut
just fine.
house.
2 new subs and 3 resubs, Devil Dude. Oh, Truck Driver. Truck Driver is a game that they've sent me a key for. And they're basically asking me to make a video of it. Which I will. But interestingly about Truck Driver is they released it on console. And it's still not out on PC yet. Why did they do that? Can you resub early? No. Don't believe Twitch lets you do that.
Come on. Come on.
Because they know they can't compete with SCS. Wouldn't you think that if you was making some kind of trucking game, your number one target is Euro Truck, isn't it? Like, that's the game that you have to beat. If you don't beat it, the first thing people will say is, that was annoying. First thing people will say is, it's not as good as Euro Truck. However, the one thing that it does have over Euro Truck is it's on console. So they know if they release it on console first, they'll get sales because on console they don't have a truck game. You did then carry it on by purchasing, Kazo. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, the one that lets you hunt rabbits, that's the Alaskan truck sim thing. I don't think that's out yet. Wow, that takes a while. That takes a long time to smoke. Okay, so while that's still brewing, we'll replenish the water. And then we'll need to go adventuring. How is it hunting rabbits trucking related? I'm not like gonna try and defend it, but I think their thinking seems to be that if you're in Alaska as a trucker, you've got to survive by eating rabbits. I'm not trying to explain it. I don't fully understand it either. But yeah, it was in the trailer. There's a couple of things was in the trailer. One, you replacing a wheel, and another thing was you shooting a rabbit to survive. So it is what it is.
Nutter.
Wait, I've only got 2 arrows. Yeah, that's not sustainable. Was all off. Wow, game. Oh my god, I had like 1,000,000 feathers here. Beef jerky. We put that in there. I had loads of stuff here, and they've all gone. It seems to me the only thing the game actually lets you keep is stuff that you put in a storage box. Everything else just goes walkabout. I boxed them. Did I put them over here? Please tell me I did. Yes. That's good. I like that. 5 feathers. Six feathers will do. So you can't harvest bamboo into arrows. It's weird. A storage box is expensive. You need mud to make them. Which is like, until you know how to make mud structures, that you can't make a box. Which we do. I think it's like 3 or 4 pieces of mud. We'll make one, I'll show you. As long as you keep getting the arrows back up, probably that's fine. Well, the durability goes down every time you use them, so you can't do it indefinitely. So you need 2 feathers and 1 small stick. That makes 3 arrows. H for hunting, yeah. There we go. So we've got a stack of 5? I think we've got more than 5 there. Right, so we'll build... right, 10 sticks, 2 mud bricks, and 2 planks. Don't know why it won't let me place it here. I think the slope's too big for it. Okay. The only thing, unlike, say, Stranded Deep, where you can build things in any order, so you can chuck logs at it and sticks in it, in this game, you have to do things in a particular order. So we have to find the sticks. Nice. Love that. We have to find the sticks before we put the mud in. That's one thing about this game is like there's always noises in the jungle all around you. Like always stuff that you sit there going, is that a threat? Oh great, we've got a frog here now. Then every now and again the tribes just come over and attack me. As you can see the progression when building a like Stranded Deep. That's true. You can build things a lot quicker and easier in Stranded Deep. Everything in this game takes longer. Challenge of your base. Well, they send 5 guys over to take it back. The annoying thing is when they do attack, they destroy things. Like last time they came, they ran right through the mud thing and broke it. So this base here is the abandoned dock. So I found the dock and built things onto it.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, I got a cup of tea, Leo.
Natter.
Timmy Boy, 56 sweet months. Thank you, sir. Right, so what's a mud brick? Which is a giant Star Trek log. And then we need more sticks, and then we need 2 planks. Now, planks you get by, I think, harvesting a log. Is that right? No, that's not right. Oh, you get it by hitting a log, that's right. Now, the only annoying thing is, the game doesn't teach you that at any point. The game does not teach you that if you hit a log, you end up with a plank. And the other annoying thing is, you have to be able to pick it up in your backpack in order to use it in construction. You can't just pick it up and carry it over. You have to put it via the backpack, which is stupid. So yeah, it doesn't teach you that if you harvest a long stick, it will harvest down into like 3 small sticks, or 8 small sticks, or whatever it is. It doesn't teach you that, and it doesn't teach you that if you hit a log, you end up with different product than if you harvest a log. You just have to get lucky or work it out. To get a log, you need a fairly thick tree like that one. This axe is about to break. Strong or cold coffee, Leo? I can't stand cold coffee or cold tea. And if I have coffee that's too strong, like the caffeine has an adverse effect. There you go. And then another mud brick, just to seal the deal. Is this finished yet? Wow, that thing's still smoking. I've not tried the coffee bags, Connor. I've not. Yay! So there you go. And that is how you build a storage box. Easy, right? Right, what time is it? Okay, what we'll do is we'll get ready for a trip tomorrow. Let's see. Got plenty of dressing. Let's take all of it. We need dry leaf. Got bird's nest in the back here. So we'll leave some dry leaf in there. I'm going to take the gold sack to Lambda, even though I don't know if I should. I'd be really annoyed if I got there and didn't need it. Now, if I was to eat right now, because we're dirty, I'd basically get parasites. Looks like you enjoyed your Class 47 trip. Well, you'll see the video in a couple of weeks. Okay, we're thirsty. We need carbs. We need to make the iron ore smelter thing. Need the gold. Well, I'm going to take it. Let's see. What does the mud shower actually do for you? Does it just wash you? Is that it? There we go, the mud forge. Need to get this on the go. I hope it stores water. Yeah, but it says a shower, which implies it's only for bathing. Like, if I can store water in it, I'd happily do so, but I kind of feel like it's probably just for washing. Like, if you don't live near a river, then you can use it to just wash yourself. Dry leaf. Love that. No, it's made from a mud. It's made from mud, so it's a mud shower. I'm going to have to kill that frog before it bites me. Wow, this is going to take a lot of mud brick, I reckon. Can't see what I'm doing. It's made from mud, but the spout is made from a bamboo piece. Campfire ash, which I think we kept some of. No idea what's going on. Basically, we've put some mud into the box and we're adding water. Then we're going to mix it up and that'll make mud bricks. And mud bricks are used in construction because when they dry out hard as the water leaves. So we put the water in, then we mix it up. Like that. That makes mud bricks. And we use these bricks to make this basically a furnace.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
There we go. So we made a furnace. Now it's updated the notes with empty mold. I'm not sure where it's put that. I don't know where it's put it. You have some molds in storage. I do. I do have some molds in storage. Oh, I've got 70 out of 100 in axes. Fire starting 12 out of 100. Jeez. Got nothing in throwing, nothing in fishing.
Welcome back.
It's like a copy of the forest. Why do you say that? What part of it is like the forest? Because it sounds like you're saying all of it is. Zarak, thank you for 51 months. Sarcastic Llama, welcome back. We made one of those spears we learned how to make yet? Nope. It looks like the forest and the book. Well, can I put it to you, Leo, that jungles look the same? So a jungle in the forest will look like jungle in this game because it's all there, isn't it? Rivers, mud, rocks, trees, palm trees in particular. Forests don't change their look, so you can't really just render a forest in red. It would look weird. So it is going to look like the forest. And then it comes to the book. Well, if you don't do it this way, how else can you keep note of things like that you're learning? Apart from a paper book and writing, how else can you do it? Is he going to give him a tablet? You could give him a tablet, but I think that would ruin immersion. Point is, there's like not really any other way of doing certain things. They could make it like No Man's Sky and just have red trees and stuff. That'd be great. I forgot what I was going to do now. How would he charge it? Exactly. How does he charge the watch? He's got solar batteries.